Y'all, I like vacation coffees, but this vacation coffee went a little bit wrongish when I had a little dumbassery moment. Thank Dumas. Trying to censor these words. This goes in a portafilter doodad that holds it to get the grounds, and it locks into place so it doesn't blow out. Sometimes you gotta hold it if it needs to be cleaned. However, I forgot that integral piece. So we're going to makeshift do this ground coffee situation. I forgot to turn that on. I also need to grab my beans. They're over here. Sorry, I forgot. Oh, they're not over here. You're sitting on top of them. It'll be okay. We'll see what we can get. Excuse me. I got a little bit of congestion. So the guy that owns this Airbnb or house or whatever you want to call it has this awesome coffee maker. We've used it before. It actually is pretty good for a coffee maker that does multi-cup. So here's a filter. He has them so kindly in the cabinet. We're going to try to do a strong coffee by having the espresso grind so it's pretty fine, and I'm just going to do 2 cups so that I can offset what would have been real espresso with just some brewed coffee. So if I can plug it in, yeah, we're going to take it off. I did this yesterday, it worked. I'm gonna do the double filter. Here's my trick. I don't want it all over my hand. So there's this little thing on it that pushes it in at the back. Not that you need one of these complicated-ish machines. Do it again because we're making 2 of these. Ooh, it's about to run out. Okay, I know the sounds that this thing makes because I've been using it for years. It has saved me some money, which we also have. Very awesome. Single cup brewing coffee, Nespresso, K-cup, and there might be more coming for that one. Okay, so I have hot water in here because this is a thermos type of carafe. We always preheat our stuff to make sure that it's hot. While this brews, I'm going to get our normal latte mixture prepared. So I'm going to put this in here. I've already filled it with, y'all, let's be smarter than the machine. I've already filled it with a couple of cups of water to make us some coffee. So, all in all, could have skipped this and brought a grinder and the frother. But I thought I was being smart and just bringing this machine. Thought I was smart. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, I like to do this first. So I don't think I brought my thermometer, but I know by sound now when his hits 155 for steamed milk, which is the hottest you want to go without having that like chemical change in the proteins in your milk. I do 11.36 ounces. All my calculations are for maximum deliciousness. It will be thrown off by our brewed coffee. And to fit in a 16-ounce cup, which they're preheating and you can't see them. So he does whole milk. I do not. I do 2% lactose free if I can, because your sister here has issues with lactose that nobody wants to experience. Okay, so I add half an ounce of this, so I'm going to tear it out. Tear it. Okay. And I just do it by weight because that's one less dish I have to do. And since I don't know the circuits in this house and I'm blowing breakers and fuses and things, that's why I'm not running this while that's brewing. I'm going to wait for that to be done. So his is almost ready. What you don't see is, as I get closer, he does toasted marshmallow. So let me do his pumps. Pump it up. When traveling with these pumps, I like to have a little extra safety in the mess that could happen with the syrups. Which is why we have a little Ziploc snack bag on there. Okay, put that back for his. So 2 pumps of regular sugar toasted marshmallow go in his, half an ounce of Ghirardelli, 11.36 ounces by weight of whole milk, and then I keep the lids so that this doesn't like mar up countertops. I do 2 level tablespoons of Ghirardelli sweet ground powder right here. So it's chocolate. This is our scoop funnel. What I do really love about it is I can scoop it. We're gonna push it off into here. I bang it here so that I don't have a mess. And then when I pour it in here into his milk mixture, it doesn't splash out like if you're just dumping 2 tablespoons, then you'll have a little milk splashy splash. So his is ready to steam. I'm gonna stick it in front of the whole milk and not put it away yet so that I don't confuse them, because nobody wants me drinking that. Okay, so I'm gonna tear that out again, and I'm gonna show you mine, and then excuse me, not the game that you shouldn't play with your child. Okay, I have a fun personality. Did you ever know that? I'm your weird friend and I do say weird things. But when the captions are auto-generated, I don't always say those things. Oh yeah, look at the front. I don't know if you can see it, but it's so green and pretty here. Okay. 11.36 ounces. It's kind of okay if I go over a little bit more on mine, because my cup, yes, we drink out the same cup every day, pretty much, unless it didn't get washed. My cup is a 20 ounce cup. Oh, I got 11.68. It'll be okay. So I just drink this or the Lattee, or the cheap version of the Lattee, because of my lactose issues, which really bites because I really like ice cream and I eat it anyway. Okay, here we are, half an ounce. So pretty much everything is the same but the syrup that I put in our lattes. So his is a campfire mocha. Mine is, remember, white chocolate sauce, half an ounce. Mine is more like a, I believe it's called a Starry Night at our local place that you can get coffee that I might have tested and tried these on. So let me reach over here and get it. I used it yesterday, so it doesn't have the Ziploc bag. I use the sugar-free version caramel syrup. And on the sugar-free versions, they're a little sweeter, I'm pretty sure. So I use 1 pump. But if I'm doing the, I might butcher the name, Monin, I think is the name of that brand. If I'm doing that, then I would do 2 pumps of caramel. But the sugar-free version, I just do 1. Okay, last but not least, our level 2 tablespoons of chocolate here. I'll put it in here. This is really great for our deluxe coffee machine too, if you're filling up your insert with coffee. Trying to get it to where that'll fit in there. I will deal with that later. So our milks are ready to steam and or froth. I think the coffee is brewed. It has shut off, so we're good to go with this process. I would do it while you're on here, but y'all, it's loud, so we're not going to. So message me the word latte to be entered into this month's giveaway. It can be if you're catching it on the live stream or in replay. any which way you want to just message me. The first link in the description here. That's it for today. I hope y'all have a great rest of your weekend, and let me know your most inventive way you've ever made coffee, or when things hit the fan or you forgot something. What did you do to have delicious coffee anyway? And it might be running to the coffee place in town, but I like to have it before I leave the house. So